Hey guys, and welcome back to the Money Game with AC. Quickly, want to cover Cannan stock. What happened today and what I think for the future and the outlook moving forward. So, right off the bat, at the beginning of the trading session today, went all the way up to 1440 to drop and then retrace back to 1410. But it didn't really help because there was a great news that was announced before the market opened today, which was behind the huge spike at almost gaining 11% right up at the opening. But the fact that the whole market was red today following the news around the corporate gains tax going up by President Joe Biden didn't really help. So as a consequence, everything was just dragged down. It didn't matter whether you had good news or no. And Bitcoin also didn't help because it did dip, and right now it's going down to 3%. So that really didn't help. But if we go into the details of what happened this morning with the news, it's really bullish for the company and for the future outlook. So Cannan supply or is to supply 12,000 Bitcoin miners to Masons Australian. This is a major Bitcoin miner having operations into Australia and the US. So the fact that Cannan was supposed to deliver this huge order despite the supply chain issues we experienced lately is a strong statement to the market that this is a good investment. At least this is what I think. Okay, I really think Cannan, it's as a manufacturer and a provider of equipment for the Bitcoin miners such as Masons, Riot, Marathon, is definitely a big player if you want to be exposed to the Bitcoin without actually owning the token. Now, Bitcoin, Masons also being a miner. This is definitely a step forward because it will allow them to increase the capacity and increase the hash rate. So with Bitcoin price dropping, of course, it doesn't help. But if you look at the bigger picture, as I am, because I didn't get here to swing trade or day trade, but really to invest and take advantage of the rise of the demand into cryptocurrencies as a whole. So without having to own the token, these plays are definitely proxies in order to be exposed to that crypto ecosystem. So even though we might continue to have a huge hit today, like we did, 43% down, it majorly has to do with the price of Bitcoin. Now, when Bitcoin prices stabilize and go back up, then as an uptrend, we'll definitely see the price of companies like Cannan go back up as well. But today was a great day given the news, and we'll definitely look forward for what Cannan has in store for the future. All right, I'll continue to hold my shares. So that's what I'm doing.